Hello everyone and welcome back guys to more Grid Game, where today we're here to properly kick off our new campaign on this game, the road to the World Series. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't quite realise just how many races and events there are on this game. I mean, if we have a look through, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 28, 42, 50, 70, and then, what's that, so 70, 80, 87 races before you even get to the World Series. That is, well, I mean, 87 championships, even, I should say. That is absolutely crazy on this game. Now, I'd love to say, you know, we'll do all of them on here, but, I mean, we'll have to wait and see just how much I am enjoying this game at the end of the day. And I'll be honest, sort of a bit of a toss-up between a few. I mean, all of these series, to be honest with you, look quite cool. I'm thinking either the TC Open, the Super Sprint, the F1000 Urban Series, or the Classic Mini Trophy. Now, that one is 1 round, that's 2. That one is 2 rounds as well. Silverstone and Brands Hatch. I think we're going to do this. The TC-2 UK Open, 2 rounds. The aim is to finish 3rd or above, and we've got either the Ford Focus, the GTI TCR car by VW, the Subaru WRX STI TC2, or the Audi RS3 LMS. Now, I'm a big fan of the RS3. I've also quite a fan of the Ford. I've never really driven the Golf, and the Subaru does look quite tempting as well. So I think we're going to... That is certainly not the Subaru. There we go. That is the Subaru. We're actually going to pick this thing up. Can we? There we go. You got to hold the button. And we have now picked up the Subaru on this game. Let's have a look. What can we go with? That? Oh, what was that? There was a really cool one then with almost Martini sort of themed. There. Motorsport. That one looks quite cool. Oh, and you've almost got the Martini vibes going for it, everything like that. So we will jump in then, like I said, ready for this very first race on the new Grid Game. Really looking forward to jumping into more of this game. Obviously, if you guys are as well, I would highly recommend getting yourself subscribed. And we are going to be taking on the international circuit backwards. So that is certainly going to be quite interesting on this game as well. But yeah, like I said, obviously, if you guys are new around here and you do want to enjoy this game, make sure you do get yourself subscribed. I definitely... You know, perhaps there's a road to the World Series here on this game.
Kristen, what are your thoughts?
Just look at the names on the starting grid, Alex. Not only my peers and heroes, but drivers that are not separated by anything other than the individual skill and second-by-second decisions. The Grid World Series represents the best in racing culture and opens it up for everyone.
Oh, thanks, Kristen. Looks like we're in for quite a treat today, then. Let's get ready for the competitors to get this event started.
So quite a fairly lengthy intro. It's not quite Crofty and Anthony Davidson on the F1 games, but we are ready then for the TC Open. There's a lot of Audis up towards the front of the field here, and I'm going to guess we're starting right at the very back. You can see a fair few Subarus. I think we've got a fairly decent mix between all of the cars. I think that's where we are, down in P14 on the grid. But we are ready then on the grid. It is 5 laps, and it's lights out and away. We don't really get going there. Certainly not the best start I've ever had as we head down in towards what is normally the final corner of the lap, but certainly is not on the new Grid Game there. Through the first couple of corners, that is certainly, well, that's an interesting lunge from the guy alongside me. Everyone just trying to keep it nice and tidy. This is touring cars though. You can certainly get away with a bit of bumping and bashing as we're almost 3 wide as we head up the hill. What can we do around the outside, perhaps? I don't think there's going to be much room there, but we have been able to get ourselves a little bit of a slingshot as we head out onto the back straight away. Look at that, just in the slipstream all over the back of Sergio, trying to muscle our way through there, but the Ford's forming an impenetrable roadblock as we bounce off the rev limit here, trying to break down nice and tidy in towards the next couple of corners there. We've opened up an opportunity right around the outside, and that's us now up into P10 as we head in towards the final couple of corners. That's an interesting lunge by the Power Max Subaru there, and he's made it work. at the end of the day as we head through what is normally T1 and T2. This is certainly an interesting track in reverse. I never really considered Silverstone as a track to race backwards there, but I mean, it's certainly interesting. But we do definitely need to try and make some progress there. Lunging through T1 right around the outside of a couple of cars, maybe a little bit of bumping and bashing just up the road as we try to get ourselves stuck in a little bit more. We have got my teammate Nick Whittle in the other car as well. Oh, it's all Constantine up once again as we head up the hill, trying to take the wide line through the corner. Can we potentially give ourselves a bit of a slingshot on the X there? We get the switchback on my teammate there, and that's us now up into P8, trying to follow Freya Thompson. We're giving a bit of a bump draft, potentially down the straight. Doesn't quite work in Subaru TCR cars there, and I don't think she was a particular fan of that as well. On the brakes, very, very late, rounding outside of a couple more cars though. We'll try and make that work. Someone has lost their, well, what's that, the boot of the car. I couldn't think of the right word there, not too sure how you've managed that one, but fair play. It's, I think, like that Aston Martin in the DTM at the weekend, where I think it was Paul di Resta, wasn't he, retired from the race, and the door just fell off the car. Now, people are claiming that's for safety reasons. I'll be honest, doors flying off DTM cars doesn't seem that safe to me, but I mean, we'll gloss over that. 1 lap to go, though, of this race. We're going to lunge it up the inside, a little bit of a corner cut over the curbs, but I mean, this is a Subaru. It's designed for some off-road antics. We'll take that. Now we've actually got a little bit of a gap to the race leader here, so we do need to try and close up towards the rear of him here. I don't know, Giuseppe, I'm going to guess that's how, Mr. Romano, I think is how we're going to pronounce that. We can see once we get into the clear air, though, really starting to make up some progress, though. We've got purple through sector 1, and yeah, we really do need to try and get all over the back of this guy. Just half a lap to go here. And as you can see, picking up a lot of points in the slipstream. The Subaru very, very quick. Down the straight, up the inside we go there. The Audi tries to slam the door shut, but nothing he could do in that situation. Actually trying to muscle me out there. Not too sure what that was all about, mate, but he does hold on just in front of us at the moment. Just a couple of corners to go of this first race. Are we going to potentially make anything work? We're going to switch back to the inside. Are we going to be able to do anything through the final corner? Flat out, he muscles me into the wall. And that is going to put us a little bit further down the field than I would have wanted. We'll have to go for a bit of an interesting rejoin there. And it's only going to be P5 at the end of the day. We just hold on in the end there. And, well, I mean, there's touring car aggression, and then there's that at the end of the day. We pick up a 2-second time penalty. P15 at the end of the race there. I mean, there was nothing we could really do about that one at the end of the day there. Romano, he's a bit of a dick, I'll be honest with you, at the end of that one. But I think, yeah, we do get a 2-second time penalty. Not too sure why Freya was so far back at the end of the day, but I mean, we'll gloss over that then. And yeah, that was not quite the race we wanted. I think I'm going to restart that one. That was not quite how I wanted that to end. We kind of got screwed. But yeah, we'll wait and see as to how we fare this time around. As we head down through the final couple of corners, though, second time round, we've certainly got a little bit luckier at the end of the day. We were quite aggressive off the start, but you know, I don't take L's on the new grid game, and it is going to be P1 at the end of the day. There are 11,000 credits as well. Certainly quite useful at the end of the day there, and yeah, we do smash Romano that time around. So we will head then to Brands Hatch for the second round of the series there. And I must admit, you know, this sort of idea of very short series certainly is going to make, you know, potentially a full series on this game quite high numbered, to be honest with you. But I'm certainly hyped to be jumping into it. Nonetheless, as you can see, we now not quite level 3 just yet, but hopefully we'll move up in the near future nonetheless. And yeah, we have got a 3-lap race around the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. I'm going to guess, is it reverse championship order? We'll wait and find out, but yeah, most likely we will be starting right towards the rear of the field once again for the second race of the day there. But the Subaru handles quite well. You definitely feel like you can get the back end out if you need to at the end of the day there. But yeah, we'll probably up the difficulty as well for the next championship. But yeah, really looking forward then to heading to Brands Hatch for the second race of the day. Here at the Indy layout, certainly, you know, it's had its fair share of action in the past. Whether we'll see more of that today in the finale of the TC Challenge here. And yeah, it is, I'm pretty certain, a full reverse grid that we have got Romano just in front of us, and he's our rival heading into the second race of the day. It's 5 lights, and his lights set, and away we bog down once again there. We need to get rid of the traction control on this thing. It really just doesn't need it here, but hopefully Romano can try to slice his way through the pack particularly well, so we can try and capitalise on that as best as possible. And not quite getting the run through the first couple of corners that we would have wanted, and Romano, he's going to play to the inside, so we're going to try and hook it up right around the outside. There are quite a few cars that up into P11 of the race straight off the bat. You certainly can't complain about that one there. 5 places made up through the hairpin there, and it really was just one of those chances where you spot an opportunity around the outside. Everyone, oh, what's going on here? Just in front of us, my teammate playing dirty against some of the other drivers here, but round the outside we go, potentially another one of the Audis splitting a pair of them there. And we're up into the top 10 of this race, but still a long, long way to go. Contact with my teammate is not what we had in mind here. As we head down towards T1, they're a bit more just trying to, you know, helping him out, helping him get past the Ford just in front of us as well there. Things you love to see. Teammates working together quite nicely as we're going to try the outside line. No, we're not. What has he done there? The Subaru's completely dropped to there. We've kind of forced the error. Oh, I mean, made it worse for him at the end of the day there, but still holding on to P10 at the moment, and the whole gaggle of cars just in front of us here. Are we going to be able to make any sort of moves? Well, everyone just concertina enough. We're going to be able to have a look right around the outside. Nope, I am there, thank you. Rather you didn't turn in as we run wide through the final corner. Everyone's going to be able to sneak back through, and I think we've got a bit of, yeah, we've definitely got some cosmetic damage. I think we've picked up a little bit to the engine as well, though. See the throttle just blipping so much there. Final lap of the race. We need to make a bit more progress here. Definitely need sort of a top 5 if we possibly can. We're going to try, third time lucky, around the outside there. Even more bumping and bashing on the apex, but no, we can't make it work. Once again, now that was just a really, really poor line here. We're going to try and do something, perhaps. That wasn't quite what I had in mind, but I mean, we'll take it as we give ourselves a bit of a run down the next straightaway. Are we going to be able to have a look? Yes, we do, up the inside. Oh, we've got to get past our teammate as well. The championship is on the line. Round the outside we go. Potentially the Golf as well. Last lap heroics here as we head down towards the start-finish line. We're going to muscle our way to the inside, but I don't think it's going to be enough at the end of the day. No, it's not. A bit of contact as well at the end. That means it's P7 in the second race of the day. 3,300 credits, and it is going to be Freya Thompson who takes home the race victory there. We do set the fastest lap. No, it was actually Sebastian Hansen towards the rear of the field sets the fastest lap, and again, no idea why my teammate seemed to finish a lap down at the end of the day there. I'm guessing that's a bit of a weird bug that needs patching at the end of the day. But yeah, that was a really good race nonetheless, and I think overall we should be quite good in, yeah, really good stead there. 6 points at the end of that one means we do finish on 31 there, ahead of Freya Thompson there. That second win moves her all the way up to second overall there, ahead of Sergio and Romano there. Joker in at P5 even, I should say, tied with Oliver Edwards there, and I think pretty much there's just ties all up and down the field. I think Ingen is one of the only other drivers, him and Magnussen, 2 of the only other drivers, I think, to score points in both races there. So at the end of the day there, we do move ourselves up to level 3, and I'm pretty certain that is the championship as well there. Finish ahead of your rival, 3rd or above, and the daily completion bonus, finish your first race today, means we do pick up some extra bonus rewards as well there at the end. And yeah, I think this is going to be the final celebrations at the end of the day there. It is the TC Open Championship in the end. Sergio Alvarez, Freya Thompson, and then obviously Matt Beard, glory at the top, and we kick off our road to the World Series with a bang there. It is gold. Doesn't look like too much on that screen, but hopefully over the coming weeks and months we can try to make more progress on this game. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. Do make sure you get yourself subscribed as well for more grid action coming to the channel. You know, the aim is to sort of upload this alongside F1, WRC, everything else going on the channel as well. And hopefully we can try and make more progress on this game. But yeah, that'll do us then for this video. Like I said, get yourself subscribed, and hopefully I will see you guys next time for another video.